If your life was a movie, be honest, would you really want to watch it? Would you go to the cinema and actually pay for a ticket to watch the plot of your life right now? Or would you not, because you're stuck playing a background character you didn't even choose in a plot you didn't even want to be a part of? We have all been there, and that is exactly why I am making today's video, the ultimate guide to main character energy. The science, mindset, and reality shifts that you can easily use to go from surviving to starring. We are not waiting for plot twists anymore. We are not waiting for our life to get entertaining or hoping that one day it's going to be the life we always dreamed of living. No, we are creating it intentionally right now, because I'm going to teach you how to actually write the script and step into main character energy. Okay, chapter number 1. I'm sorry, but you've been living your life wrong. Let's get into the essence of what main character energy actually means, because everybody on social media talks about it and gives random little pieces of advice on how to have a main character day, but we actually need to understand it to step into that consistently. And of course, to be able to illustrate this example, guess who I'm going to bring in? My favorite characters, Lola and Athena. See, Lola is a side character. She's living her life on autopilot. Most importantly, she's performing her life, not living it. And she thinks that that means that she's a main character. But no, because when you are performing in your life, you are performing for others. You are not ever doing anything for yourself. You are waiting for the validation and approval of others. And if you are chasing after what other people think of you, then of course you're the side character. Your entire life centers around other people. Lola's days are filled with stress, background anxiety, constant hustle and grind, always needing to be on, rushing to the next place, never quite feeling like she has control of the day ahead. Then by the end of the day, she's so exhausted with everything she's done. Now she's doing revenge bedtime procrastination, where she's scrolling on TikTok for 4 hours, consuming other people living their lives, trying to get ideas and inspiration, but never actually actioning it. She's never even given herself a second to develop her own self-worth, confidence, engage in self-discovery, spend quality time alone with herself to discover what her passions and her likes are. If she doesn't have any of that information, how is she even supposed to create a life that she loves and is meaningful to her? Which means that she is now trapped in an undesirable plot, and she doesn't even realize it. Then we have Athena, who is very much the main character of her own story. Why? Because Athena moves with intention. You know when she walks into a room, her energy meets you before her mouth even opens. She doesn't post for approval, she posts for her own passion. And she romanticizes her life every single day, not out of aesthetic or because it's trendy, but because she's aligned. Every single moment in her day is perfectly curated, not because she curated it, but because she intentionally and carefully created a life of her dreams that represents the core and essence of who she is authentically. She doesn't chase trends, she sets them. And she is simply the main character because of one thing: she creates her own reality. And that's all through fine-tuning her frequency, the emotions and the thoughts that she chooses to have every single day, which sets her apart from 99% of other people. So what's the difference? It's simple. Main character energy isn't about being seen. When we are focused on, are other people noticing us? Do we look the best in the room? No, you are still putting other people in the forefront and centering your entire life around them by chasing their validation. Being the main character is about being so authentically yourself that everything just naturally aligns to your authentic energy and frequency. It means no longer living your life through the filters of what other people might say about you or think about you or how you might be perceived. No more fear, guilt, comparison, survival. You are just living and thriving in who you were always supposed to be. It's about going from no one's noticing me to I haven't even noticed myself yet. It's all about when you start seeing and valuing yourself that you radiate the main character energy. Because whatever you believe and exude, the world simply mirrors back to you. You've been invisible to others because you've been emotionally unavailable to yourself. Why would others treat you better than you even treat yourself? It's about going from, but I don't feel confident enough to do that yet, to, I just need to practice confidence today. Confidence isn't a feeling, it is simply a result of already having done the thing. If you want to develop confidence in something, you need to force yourself to do it before you even feel ready to do it. AKA, feel the fear, do it anyway. Main characters always move before they feel ready. They are not waiting on the right emotion and feeling of readiness to take action on their own life. They are taking risks, they are challenging themselves for their own growth. They're trying out a new style, they're experimenting with themselves, they are always being bold. It's about going from, why didn't they choose me, to why the F was I even available to be chosen in the first place? Because main character energy is self-directed. You are not here because you want to audition for other people's movies, girl. You write your own script, and you can only do that once you stop waiting to be chosen by other people. So I really want you to take a step back and evaluate, how many times today was I waiting for somebody else to validate what I was doing and the decisions I was making? Versus how many times did I do something simply because I wanted to do it? And that leads us into chapter number 2, lifestyle and mindset shifts to embody main character energy always. Step number 1 is stop centering your life around other people. Meeting up with your friends and parts of your catch-ups being what people in high school are doing now, what your friends of friends are doing, even what your friends are doing, without actually just focusing on this is what I'm up to, what are you up to, and focusing on the bond that you have, growing that, understanding each other more. Please. Because if all of the updates you have to share is what you've been up to with other people, or what updates there are for your closest people in your life rather than yourself, you are living a side character life. The easiest shift to go to main character when you are catching up with your friends is to have hobbies, interests, thoughts, and moments that are uniquely yours, that represent your growth and your authenticity and your personality and your journey on this earth, which is to experience as much life as you possibly can and to become the best version of yourself. Stop diluting yourself with conversations about other people because they're all focusing on themselves. So why aren't you? Step number 2, if you don't like the plot you are currently experiencing, guess what? It's literally your job to change it. Every single movie starts with an unideal situation, and in every single one of those movies, the main character goes on a journey to fix it, overcome the dilemma, and reach a better conclusion. That's basically life summed up. Everyone has their traumas, their adversities, their challenges on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis. We overcome them, we grow into better people, we learn more lessons about life and ourselves, and we keep reaching higher levels of life as a result. You could never be the person you are today if you didn't go through everything you got through. You survived every single thing, but not only survived it, you learned so much about yourself. And you are so many levels above where you used to be. You wouldn't entertain the stuff that you used to. You are out of everybody's league that you used to hang out with, and that could have only been possible by overcoming so much. The mess and the pain is not the end, it's simply the transformation cue. So just like Cinderella, you're supposed to lose the shoe. That's literally just the beginning of the story, the beginning of happily ever after. Lose the job, lose the guy, I promise you that's where all of the magic starts. And that links into step number 3. Main characters don't wait to feel good, they engineer it. Life is truly about detaching from all of these ideas and pieces of advice that everybody tells us on how to be happy and what to do and how to live up to the expectations of your family, friends, society. Break away from all of that. Stop craving validation from others and truly find what is your personal purpose and what makes you personally happy, because everybody has a different reason. It could be family, it could be traveling, it could be your career, it could be helping your community, literally anything. Going on that journey is the kindest, most self-loving thing you could ever do to yourself, and nothing gives main character energy than detaching from what everybody else is doing, detaching from peer pressure and going tunnel vision on your own unique vision, because you know yourself and where you want to be that much. You are taking responsibility not only for your life, but your happiness and your mood every single day. You are not waiting for something good to happen for you that day. You have your morning routine, you have your happiness rituals, you are doing a dopamine detox. Everything that benefits you, you are focusing your life around that. Not talking about others, not worrying what other people are doing, all you. Step 4 is my favorite. Everyone talks about curating your social media feed, but I think you need to start curating your inner world. Your thoughts, your frequency, your emotions, your inner dialogue. Are you always thinking like a victim? Are you overthinking and catastrophizing small situations by thinking that the end result is going to be so much worse? Or are you focusing on your manifestation? Are you trying to raise your vibration every single day? Are you meditating to take control of your frequency and create your desired reality? You have to switch from passive language to power language, which is, I don't know, I hope this will happen too, I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm figuring it out as I go along, and I can't wait for all of the lessons that this is gonna teach me. By manifesting this, the universe is gonna give me the journey that I need to go on to become the type of person that can acquire this type of goal. Main character energy is fluent in curating your mindset and the choices and decisions you make every single day. You are not passive, allowing life to happen to you, and every single time someone disrespects you or somebody breaks up with you, your entire world comes crashing down. No, a main character takes their power back. They choose to take the path of bettering themselves because of the adversity, rather than stopping in their tracks and not living life anymore. And then lastly, while I absolutely love routine, disruption is so essential. I want you to look back at all of the rules you imposed on yourself from what your family taught you or from random standards that your younger self put onto you, and I want you to break them. I want you to run towards them. I want you to do things that you've never planned to do. I want you to spend a weekend in a way that you never thought you would. I want you to go to new places, try new things, step outside of your comfort zone. That is where all of the transformation and the growth happens. That is where main character energy truly lies. But the most important thing about it is all of those new experiences rewires your brain, and it gives you neural freshness in your brain, basically making you into a brand new person. So if you've been living as a side character for this long and you don't like who you are and the movie that you are playing in, maybe it's time to start doing some new things so that you can actually become the type of person that you have never been before. And finally, chapter number 3, the homework chapter, I'm going to give you some steps that you can action immediately this week to actually put all of the advice you learned in this video into action. Step number 1 is I want you to pick one main character ritual and practice it once a week, every single week, and it can literally just take 10 minutes of your time. It could be as simple as meditating first thing in the morning, visualizing you living out your dream life. Fun fact, that's the main character ritual I pick every single day. It could be doing something that's outside of your comfort zone every single Saturday, or it could be overdressing every single place you go to take up more space, allow yourself to be perceived and detached from what other people are thinking about you so that you can create your own self-perception and confidence. That links into homework task number 2. I want you to create an alter ego. If you have difficulty with changing your ways and you can never stick with anything right now, it's because you are over-identifying with an outdated version of yourself, and the only way to get out of that is by living through your alter ego. And then lastly, homework task number 3, I want you to create a no list. And in this list, you are going to write down 5 things that you are no longer doing. I want you to take a step back and evaluate the movie that you are in. And I want you to write down 5 things that you hate about it, that you wish you would never have to experience again. Whether it be people pleasing, last minute plans, not speaking up for yourself, dating the wrong types of people. Write those things down. And now I want you to match those to actions that you are doing in your life that is facilitating those things to keep happening, because you are only stuck in the cycles that you are stuck in because of your decisions and your thoughts and your frequency. And now you're going to decide what you need to cut out of your own behavior and your own mindset to ensure you never have to experience those again. Because guess what? Once you have removed those 5 things, the universe has no choice but to fill them up with 5 brand new things, meaning that you are living in an entirely better and brand new plot. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please comment down below, let me know what you thought. And I want you to comment who your favorite main character in an actual real movie is. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you same time next Friday for a brand new video. Bye.